Good morning, I'm Brian Metke, and it's an honor to be able to speak with you today. We have begun this experimental Bethel Bible Series in the Lake Geneva area. 16 congregations are involved. We have Lutherans, Methodists, United Church of Christ. We have Bible chapels, independent congregations, 2 Roman Catholic churches, a mega church, etc. There are 6 of us clergy who participate in the teaching at times. I do most of the teaching, and we follow the tried and true dynamics of the Bethel Bible Series. Using the pictures, using the workbook, we go through the entire Bible in 1 year. What is unique here is that I allow people to either take the teacher's course, training course, or the student version. We take everybody where they're at. For many of these congregations, their churches are really struggling. They might have 30 people in worship on a Sunday. Our typical class has 80 individuals. So for most of these folks, our Bethel class is a larger experience than their own congregation. As we gather, we are able to cross-fertilize our ideas, things that are working within our congregation. We tie it all in with the biblical categories and material that we are studying. For example, when we arrived at Leviticus, which is often quite boring for people, I brought all kinds of robes and paraments and taught the congregations about the liturgical year in many of our denominations and how it tied in with Leviticus. We have spent a lot of time also in training people how to be welcoming. I believe that one of the greatest epidemics in our culture is loneliness. If our congregations could become the most welcoming place in the whole county, people would come flocking to the congregation. So how do we do that? Well, everybody becomes an undercover greeter. Each Sunday, we expect folks to welcome a new person or someone they don't know very well, and then write their name down. They place all these names on what's called a Bethel buck. The Bethel buck is worth $5 when you have 10 names on it. And then if you don't have your concept cards, you owe $5, or you can use your Bethel buck with the 10 names on it and you save $5. By being an undercover greeter, you're looking for people you don't really know well, and you learn to become a friendly community of faith. That's just one of the tools that we use. As we talk about communication, we talk about how God designed us in his likeness and image. Prayer is a key component of that. We as human beings, we are called to listen and speak and pray to God. We learn also, as Christians, how to share our faith. The most important component of that is listening, just listening to people. So typically in our Bethel assignments, I invite people to ask a stranger, someone who doesn't go to church, someone they might know who doesn't go to church, and ask them a question. For example, if the world was supposed to be created good, why does it look like hell? And then listen. Guide the conversation, but do not give your opinion. Just learn to listen. And over time, your friend or your new acquaintance, they will want to know your opinion. But at first, you just learn to listen. We just studied David and Goliath, and I gave every person a smooth stone and said, when you find someone going through a difficult time, take out your smooth stone and let them know, we've just been studying about David and Goliath. David learned to trust trust in God, not his own power and his own might. And he was able to take down this huge Goliath. Perhaps this will be a reminder for myself and for you that we can trust in God. He will work with you to take down that Goliath. Things like that, giving people tools, how to pray. We practice prayer, writing prayers, speaking prayers out loud in class. I train people how to converse with someone who might be in hospice or a loved one who's dying. We memorize the 23rd Psalm, David's Psalm. We memorize the Aaronic benediction, which we studied in the Bethel class, as well as the Lord's Prayer. These three prayers and psalm we are equipped to use at the bedside of someone who is especially struggling. We talk about it. We train on it. We continue to learn and study. And even now, I am beginning to visit other congregations, telling them about the Bethel series, which we hope to offer this next fall. I hope to recruit more people to do another experimental Bethel series, refining it even more. And I just want to thank you all for your support and willingness to allow us to use this great Bethel Bible series in new ways as times change. God bless you all. Thank you for your time and your effort. And you are all blessings. God bless.